Revenue helps us understand your business. Cash flow helps us understand whether financing actually works for both of us. Businesses with a bit more cash flow flexibility are the ones that can move faster and grow more confidently. The right structure doesn't just make a loan easier to repay, it makes the business more agile. I'm Cam Nelson, Senior Vice President of Risk and Operations at Journey Capital. When businesses talk about performance, revenue usually gets the spotlight. But when companies come to us for financing, we look at things a little differently. We're not just asking, how fast are you growing? Or how big are you? We're asking, can this business comfortably support debt? So let's talk about a question we hear all the time. What matters more to us, cash flow or revenue? The honest answer is, cash flow matters more. Revenue helps us understand your business. Cash flow helps us understand whether financing actually works for both of us. This means we're not just thinking about repayment. We're thinking about how much flexibility the business has to take advantage of opportunities as they come up. We absolutely care about revenue. Revenue tells us the size of your business, whether customers are buying, how demand is trending, and strong recurring revenue usually points to a solid business model. But revenue alone doesn't tell us how much flexibility a business really has month to month. Cash flow tells us whether debt fits into the business without creating strain. Debt is repaid with cash, and cash flow reflects how the business actually operates. Margins, cost control, pricing, and working capital. That's why we focus on cash-based metrics, like how much debt a business can afford and its free cash flow. Let me bring this to life with an example we see every day. Imagine a small business looking for a $100,000 loan, right in the middle of our typical range. They're comparing two options. Option A, a 12-month, lower interest rate, higher monthly payment. Or option B, a 24-month, slightly higher interest rate, but with lower monthly payments. With the 24-month term, the lower payment means the business isn't using every dollar of cash flow just to service debt. That freed up cash can be put to work, whether that's buying inventory ahead of a busy season, investing in marketing when demand shows up, hiring earlier rather than later, or saying yes to a new customer instead of passing because cash is tight. What we see time and again is that businesses with a bit more cash flow flexibility are the ones that can move faster and grow more confident, even if the interest rate isn't the absolute lowest. That flexibility is often what separates businesses that can react to opportunities from those that can actually capitalize on them. And this is why we encourage them to look beyond just rate and loan amounts. Loan term has a big impact on cash flow, and cash flow creates options. The right structure doesn't just make a loan easier to repay, it makes the business more agile. So when you're thinking about financing, remember, revenue tells the story, cash flow creates flexibility, and loan structure affects how many opportunities you can take on. When those are aligned, financing becomes more than just a cost, it becomes a tool for growth.